What's up guys, Crazy Star Wars Fan 108 here, and I'm back with another video. Today I'm here to review Star Wars Rebels, Shroud of Darkness. Shroud of Darkness. This episode was... it blew your mind in so many different ways. This episode starts off, they're being attacked by the Inquisitors. They leave, they escape. Kanan and Ezra doing combination moves. It's real cool. We're gonna take the fight to them. Ahsoka and Ezra talk about Anakin. You've got footage of Anakin from a holocron practicing, showing us saber techniques to block laser bolts. Very cool. Then moving forward from that, they would go back to Lothal, to the Jedi Temple there. Kanan and Ezra start using the Force to bring the temple up. The temple in itself, as it's rising up, is completely in a different level. It goes even higher than where the entryway was before, which is interesting. Then the visions that happen there, that's where all the important stuff happens. Psych. Let's go back to the Anakin and Ahsoka and Ezra piece. So Ahsoka reveals to us the last time she saw Anakin, he was rushing off to save the Chancellor. This could mean when he and Obi-Wan left to go and save the Chancellor to start episode 3, but there's also part of me that believes that I don't think they were on Coruscant during that time. Maybe it'll be interesting to see if they were. But I'm kind of curious for how all that piece goes, because it also could mean when she was rushing off to go and see the... But see, the way she says it though, I don't think she would view him as saving the Chancellor in the way that he did right before with going to rescue him from Mace Windu and all of them, because I don't know, that seems kind of weird, but at the same time, who knows. So that's a cool, interesting piece, and Dave Filoni talks about it in the Rebels Recon piece, but doesn't confirm, doesn't say which part it is, but he does say, you know, that this is something that happened. I know this history with the characters, so we have to acknowledge. I'm like, cool, can you tell us? I want to know. But that's a whole different piece in itself. So, but then we go in the visions they have. So each person has a vision or has a conversation or somehow with someone. Whether or not it's with the actual person not, that's, you know, questionable. Now, the Yoda one, of course, is Ezra and Yoda talking. Very cool imagery in that is that you take the shot straight from the end of episode 2 of the clone troopers lining up to load onto the Republic cruisers. That was cool. Talking about war and talking about, you know, how Jedi choose to win, the question is, because, and that kind of deals, I think, with like what Kanan ends up deciding to do when it comes to the situation with Ezra, and how the Jedi Temple Guard is telling him, you know, the dark side, it pulls at him. I step aside and let me take care of the boy. He must be defeated before he becomes an agent of evil. Which can be very interesting going down the line, seeing where this goes. I'm so curious to see how it's going to go. But yeah, throughout that fight, we end up finding out that the Grand Inquisitor is the Temple Guard that Kanan is facing. Now, in the Force vision, and however you want to interpret that in that piece, which is all kind of done by Yoda, which is, I think, how Henry Gilroy explained it, which is kind of interesting too, and on some other notes, but it's like, I don't know. I'm still confused about it myself a little bit, but the way I'm viewing it is that the Grand Inquisitor was a Jedi Temple Guard before the Great Scourge. And then after it happened, then he became an Inquisitor, and he started work for the Empire. Whether or not he still had any real care or allegiance to wanting to keep and protect Kanan, I don't think there was any real part of that. But if there was, I don't really know how to see that or view that. But what I thought was very cool and interesting was something that we haven't seen since the original Clone Wars TV series, the micro series, was the knighting of a Jedi. And with the same, like, by the right of the Republic, by the will of the Force. The only part that wasn't in there was the line where Yoda goes, "Dub thee I do Jedi," and he cuts off Anakin's Padawan braid. So Kanan is now a Jedi Knight, officially. He is no longer a Padawan, which is really cool. Just in the whole concept of things, and that's like, you know, that's really cool and exciting to see. Moving forward, that's pretty much all Kanan's vision he leaves. Ezra's vision, he's talking with Yoda, and he's telling, like, you know, what can I do to win, to help protect my friends? And Yoda says, you know, go to Malachor. And I'm saying, like, Malachor. And now, Kylo Ren's lightsaber, the cross-bladed lightsaber, in the visual dictionary, it says how that lightsaber dates back to the Great Scourge of Malachor, I believe, or the Great Battle. I think it's the Great Scourge of Malachor. So what is the new canon version of Malachor? Which I think we've already seen. Very cool. We've seen the crossguard lightsaber is still there, artifact there. Is that where Maul's at? It'll be interesting to see. But if there's one thing that I do believe is for certain, deals with Ahsoka's vision. And Ahsoka's vision, I want to take and interpret it as her and Vader actually talking through the Force, and her meditating, and him coming to her, Ahsoka, why did you leave? Where were you when I needed you? And she's like, I had no choice. I had to leave. I had to go. It's like, no, you were selfish. You know what I've become. And she realizes and she cries, and it's just like, no. She turns and she swipes. He's not there. It's like, Ahsoka. She's gonna die. Ahsoka is dead. There's the Twilight of the Apprentice is the name of the hour-long season finale. Dave Filoni says we've seen Ahsoka at the beginning of her journey, and we're seeing her coming to the end of hers. It's like, bruh. And everyone's also like that. If you go up against Vader, you're not coming back from that. I mean, you shouldn't survive from that. So Vader is going to end up fighting him, and when that happens, it's going to be very interesting / sad. And I just think it would be really cool just to see where things go all together. And then as they're leaving the temple, after the Inquisitors come, they finally break in, and the Grand Inquisitor tells Kanan, go. I will hold him off while you guys escape. But he's a Force vision, which is the other confusing part about bias. I don't know. I don't know how to interpret it fully yet. As they're leaving, Ahsoka looks back, and she sees Yoda, and Yoda does like a little wave, and it's like, and I'm sitting here, I'm like, why would Yoda tell him to go to Malachor? I still want to know why. It'll be interesting to see how this all turns out at the end of the season, but man, Rebels continues to get better and better, and it's awesome. You just gotta love it. So I want to thank you all for watching this video, and until next time, guys, peace. May the Force be with you always. Catch you not next week, but the week after with another review. Bye.